pendant. I love this. It is a blowout price. Oh, we are so excited.
Oh my gosh, that was like... Also,
ladies, if we're background noise, come to the TV and look at this. You have to see this. First of all, this earring, to get a drop that large, look at the size of this gorgeous drop. I love the brush detail of the beautiful diamond shape. These are lever back. They were $89. They're $49.90. This is the earring that I'm wearing. They're absolute perfection. Not too big, not too small. That I've never ever seen us do a Herkimer like that for under $50.
Not with the volume of Herkimer in that.
No way. And $10 on FlexPay. $9. I love when it's our birthday. This is the end of our birthday.
We're wrapping it up.
We really are. So this is the blowout of the hour. I wish we had 10,000 of this. We don't. If we wanted to do this as a today's special, we couldn't do this for $49.
Oh, heck no.
We couldn't. I mean, we'll never see this earring again. And if you've never owned a Herkimer, start here. To get stones that large, this is what, about the size of a 2-carat diamond in each ear?
Yeah, it's about 2 carats. And it is a brand new cut this year for us.
Look at the
pendant. It's a twisted hurricane cut.
Look at that.
And it's got such dimension and such depth.
Look at
this.
And
it's kind of got that twist to it. It's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
This is an everyday piece, ladies. This is one that you will wear with your casual clothes or your dressy clothes.
Yeah, that's I have to tell you, I own this. I love it. Some days I wear it all by itself. I just want a little bit of sparkle.
Right.
I love to layer it, because you know me, I love my Herkimer diamond necklaces, simple necklaces like this. Sometimes I just drop that little drop. I'll hold it up and show you. It looks so pretty like that. So sometimes I just do this, and I just drop it. You know, Deb would approve, right? Just drop it right below that, and it just peeks out. Or sometimes I wear it close, and I just like one little pretty drop right there. So it just depends. And a lot of times, again, I could easily drop it into a whole lineup of necklaces and really layer it up. It's just so beautiful. And it's very contemporary and modern and fresh. It's a fresh way to wear the look of a diamond solitaire. It is a diamond, it's a Herkimer diamond solitaire. Right. And the way Deb designed the bail, I think, is so chic, because what she's done is a diamond shape, and that becomes the bail of the piece. So you just slip it through, and when it sits on your neck, look at it, looks so perfect and beautiful. I wish we had more of these, ladies. This is our birthday blowout of the entire show, of the entire hour, and I will say, in all of our days, we have so many beautiful Herkimers from Deb. If we wanted to do this, order this from, and bring it in for this price, it couldn't happen. This is like, we can't buy it for this price. So it's a one chance for anybody. If you're new to Herkimer, start here. If you already collect your Herks, this is a must-have for your collection. If you're looking for gifts to tuck away for holiday, who wouldn't love this? It's ageless. Anybody would love it. And the fact, now the pendant, that's even bigger, isn't it?
It is. It's bigger. I wish I had the number on that. I believe that's about a 3.5 carat, if I'm not mistaken. But I will tell you this, ladies, even if you wanted to drop it on a shorter chain or a longer chain, the way it's a textured sterling square that it hangs from, that comes off the chain. You can place it on another chain if you choose to. If you want to wear it shorter, right up in the sweet spot, or if you want to wear it a little bit longer.
You could put it on a little cord or on a different chain. That's an excellent point.
Or if you have like a leather cord or something. It's really very, very, it fits malleable. It fits into your lifestyle. However you decide to design your day,
and
that piece can work.
That's a lever back earring. You know, this is the perfect, it's comfortable, it stays secure on your ear. The stones are large enough that they really show up, but remember, Deb is a stickler about earring weight. She has a little scale on her desk.
I do.
And she weighs every earring. She will not even bring it to us unless she knows that it's going to be comfortable. So it's 4 minutes or sell out. This will never be back. We're retiring this set. We've sold thousands of this at the higher price. It's a birthday blowout. It is beautiful. And one of the things people say, well, Herkimer, it's just quartz. And I have to tell you, yes, it's quartz. It's not just quartz. First of all, Herkimer is harder than other quartz. It is clearer. It is more refractive. So it literally has characteristics that no other quartz stone on the planet has. It's only mine, it's a one-source gemstone. It's found in Herkimer County, New York. The Herkimer that we bring you, because we're working directly with the owner of the mine, every day when they are mining material, they literally stockpile the triple grade A material for us. They set it aside because they know that we want to be able to show perfect stones. We don't want to see carbon spots. We don't want to see lots of inclusions in these stones. And so because of that, they are very careful to really put aside the best of the best in terms of the quality of the material. So you get to experience really completely clean, clear, gorgeous, sparkling, dazzling stones. And then understand, these stones are treated like diamonds. They are faceted like by diamond cutters. The same people that cut diamonds cut the Herkimers for us. And then Deb just modernizes it with these fun designs. This is a beautiful design. It looks clean and contemporary, and yet it's not over the top. You won't even remember. I have it on, I'd forget I have it on.
I love that about it.
It's so comfy.
It's very wearable.
It is. You won't worry about losing it because you have that nice lever back. And of course, with the necklace, with the pendant, you do get the chain included as well. You can see on Kate how pretty this is on. And if you call right now, I'm going to update you as to what's left. Earrings versus pendants here.
It's just floating on that chain, which is, it's simple and stunning.
So we're neck and neck here. We have a few hundred in the pendant. We have a few hundred in the earrings. I think a lot of you are getting the set, and why not? Yeah. I mean, this really is
that's
at
exciting,
that price,
actually.
Seriously, at $49. That's what a birthday blowout is all about.
Every girl loves a bargain. I mean, come on. It's so funny. I know you're the same as I am. When you have these experiences where you get something fabulous at a great price, don't you kind of get on a shopping high? I get like a little high.
Absolutely. Oh, my palms start to itch.
Yeah.
I get that.
I don't need coffee because I'm so like exuberant and girls, I hope that you have the same experience because this price is crazy in the Herkimer world.
It is.
So I'm excited. I'm excited that we can say, oh, wow.
If we were, for example, the women over in Asia, like in Japan, and they have extremely high standards for their jewelry. First of all, for example, their standard for gold is 22 karat. America, it's 14 karat, 22 karat over there. I mean, they want just the very best of the best.
Best of the best, right.
And they go nuts for Herkimers. I mean, they literally will be, it's really amazing to me. I'll be in Tucson, I'll watch the different people from all over the world come up to that booth, and they are ready to negotiate and shop.
The Asian market is really interested in Herkimer, and you know why? Herkimer is an exotic stone for them. And guess what? It is in our backyard. It is an American, 100% mined in America. And that's what's so cool about it. The Asian market clamors for this international beauty. Well, guess what? It's our national treasure. And that's what I love about it. And you know, the reason the nickname Herkimer Diamond came about is because way back in the days of the gold miners and the settlers, people would walk in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains, and they would ungravel, you know, that's all they walked down, stones, dolomite probably, dolostone on the gravel, and they would find these perfectly faceted, diamond-like things just catching the sunlight, and they were sure they found diamonds. Absolutely sure they found diamonds. And that is how much a natural Herkimer diamond looks like a diamond, which is why hence, it's been nicknamed and now trade named officially the Herkimer Diamond.
That's it. Okay, here's what's I know that it says there's 870 left. There's not. With everybody ordering, we have a lot of people on hold, so please be patient with us. We will get somebody with you in a minute, so just hang in there with us. With everybody calling and ordering, we have about 200 of these left, and that's it. The last call goes out on the earring. The earring, I should point out one more time, we only have, I think, a few more than 100 people that can own this. You can see how beautiful it is. Everything, the cut, the design. I like this texture, this soft, pretty, satiny texture to the diamond shape here, and then of course that beautiful drop. And notice Deb does her best to really show off the stone, so there's not a lot covering the stone. There's not a lot to take away from the natural beauty. It's these beautiful droplets at your ear, and the way it moves, it's like a helix, and you can see it has this beautiful sense of movement. The way the light is going to roll off those facets. When you move a little bit, it's catching. See that? Can you see the facets? The way it's just going to catch light in every single direction. So if you'd like yours, it's 099675. There's that lever back. And then of course you can see the actual pendant's larger. This is a bigger stone. This is about a 3 to 4 carat diamond size. And these are about 2 carats, 1.5 to 2 carats, I would say. Probably a 2 carat diamond size in each ear. So, and again, note, we're not talking about imitation. We're not talking about made to look like a diamond. This is Mother Nature's natural, beautiful, colorless, breathtaking stone. There are not a lot of colorless stones that are completely affordable, that you can wear in an effortless way where you don't even have to worry about it. This is the perfect choice. Thank you for your calls. We will update you when we come back. We have many more beautiful things to share as we continue our birthday grand finale with Designer Gallery. Adam is going to be coming up to give us a little peek at what's going on in the HSN Spotlight.
TGIM. Join me every Monday night to discover hot new products and have some fun. This week, we'll keep you on the go with Arctica's insulated tumblers. Keep cold drinks cool and hot drinks warm with this dishwasher-safe mug. Check these out and other hot new brands this Monday night at 7 p.m.
Quartz is powerful, natural ingredients without all of the chemicals, without all the fillers for the everyday.